All about carbs, protein, and fat. No matter what magazine you look at, there is no doubt some fad diet including carbs, protein, or fat. They include low carbohydrate, high protein, and low fat, but do they really work? We get to the bottom of carb, protein, and fat and let you know the real deal. 1. Carbohydrate confusion. 2. Atkins diet. 3. How to break down fat. 4. Did you get enough fat today? 1. The carbohydrate confusion. It used to be so easy. If you wanted to lose weight, you cut down on fat. So a bowl of pasta and some focaccia was okay, as long as you went easy on the meat sauce and salami. There was only one problem. People kept getting fatter. Then it was realized some carbohydrates can actually make you fat. The low-carb revolution was upon us. But still, there is confusion. It turns out some carbohydrates are good, and some are bad. It comes down to the impact of that particular carbohydrate on insulin levels in your body. Extra insulin not used in the body is turned into fat. When many people try a weight loss program, the overwhelming majority has confirmed through research and anecdotal evidence that reducing certain carbohydrates can significantly speed weight loss. Having said that, you need to know that not all carbohydrates react in the same way into the body. Newton adds, most low-carb diets I have read in magazines only give you part of the story about carbohydrates. In the program, we detail exactly which carbohydrates to avoid and which ones are okay. It is important to note also that fruit and vegetables are in fact carbohydrates. As such, the low-carb mentality does need some explanation. Removing all carbohydrates from your diet can do more harm than good. It is now a proven fact. Certain carbohydrates can make your stack on the kilos. But sometimes you are not given all the facts. 2. Atkins diet. The Atkins diet has been used for a long time. It is now getting credit for helping lots of people lose weight. The Atkins diet can do this, and the reason is reducing certain carbohydrates. What the Atkins diet doesn't tell you is high fat intake might still be bad for you. Why this is, you might be found to know. The Atkins diet says not to eat certain grains, a carbohydrate. This is because they increase your blood sugar levels and store the excess as fat. Saturated unsightly fat. Yet the big problem with the Atkins diet is it says to eat lots of animal fat. This may have been okay many years ago when cows ate grass in the pasture. But check any farm these days. The animals eat feed, specifically all the grains that we are not supposed to eat on the Atkins diet. So the cows get all that saturated fat, and then we eat the cow. A small amount of animal fat might not hurt too much, but the amounts recommended in the Atkins diet can do nasty things to your health. So unless you can turn the clock back to 1920, be very careful following the Atkins diet. So what can I do to lose weight? Try the program. It has the best parts of the Atkins diet and covers how to reduce carbohydrates for fast and permanent weight loss. It covers all carbohydrates, the good, the bad, and the downright ugly. Actually, it is better than Atkins because it covers everything to lose weight, including how to stay motivated and how to boost metabolism. It is a weight loss solution. This is the only weight loss solution we personally recommend. 3. How to break down fat. For years, We have been hearing the same things about fat: cut down on fat, low fat, no fat, good fat, bad fat. So which is it? Is fat a good or a bad for us? Since we introduced the idea of low-fat eating, we have slowly grown even more fat as a nation. Take a look around the supermarket, and you will be bombarded by low-fat or no-fat products. Another catchphrase is "bake not fried," trying to make you think a product contains no fat. Yet these products can still contain up to 10% fat. So the question still remains, by eating these fat-free or low-fat products, or by cutting down on other fat, are we going to lose weight or become healthier? Many program recommends you really know which fat is good and which fat is bad before you start cutting fat out. There are so many fats that are extremely beneficial to health and weight loss. This fat is found in foods like fish, avocado, nuts, and olive oil. Bad fat is the white fat in animal products. You should try to limit bad fat by eating meat trimmed of fat, reduce butter and margarine usage, and cutting down on oils other than extra virgin olive oil. These products contain a lot of bad fat. As for the low-fat products, leave them on the shelf. The companies are often replacing the fat with hideous amounts of sugar, which is not going to make you less fat. In fact, the increase in sugar will have the opposite effect and actually make even more fat in your body. Give yourself a break from the diet treadmill and stick with regular fat products in moderation. The main thing to remember when looking at fat in regard to weight loss and health is a little fat in moderation is not going to hurt you. I certainly wouldn't call every fat a friend to dieters, but it's definitely not the enemy we thought it was. So don't be scared, make sure you indulge in lots of good fat every day. 4. Did you get enough fat today? For a very long time, and we didn't know too much about fat other than that it made our foods more delicious. We cooked our food in lard or ghee. We spread butter on breakfast toast and put sour cream on the baked potatoes. Farmers raise their animals to produce milk that is high in butter and marbled meat with fat because that's what most people want to eat. Ever since word got out that diets high in fat are related to heart disease, things have become complicated. Experts tell us that there is good and bad fat. In addition to saturated, monounsaturated, and polyunsaturated fats, there are triglycerides, trans fatty acids, and omega-3 and omega-6 fatty acids. Most people have learned something about cholesterol, and many of us have gone to the doctor for a blood test to see our cholesterol count. Now, though, it turns out there's more than one type of cholesterol, too. And there's good cholesterol and bad cholesterol. Were we really all that unhealthy before we knew all this? It seems that now we are focused on reducing fat in our diets. Obesity is skyrocketing. We are so obsessed with cutting out fat, we ignore that many people don't have enough of the good fats in our diet. Most people are confused about what fats they can and can't eat. This is why the program describes what you should have in great detail. Many people have told me they are surprised what a difference these changes make. So before you cut all fats from your diet, make sure you know the facts that are necessary for your survival. For more information, we recommend to check out the link below. Receive the 4 cheat sheet PDF into your email and get access to a video that explains how to live a healthy way. Click the link below to get access.